There's a lot of fuss right now about people behind MetaZoo, especially after last night's announcement that Mike was stepping away from some roles. He's remaining CEO, and now another individual, Andy, is becoming the CEO. And it sounds like he's going to be taking on a little bit more of what Mike was doing, and so there's kind of a change up there. I saw the video that Nick Strength of Pokemon put out. I saw a couple shorts by KFC Wins. KFC Wins commented on my video, let me know that Mike stepped down, and I just wanted to give my honest perspective on all of this fuss around people and the company around MetaZoo, because I think I have a little bit of a different perspective than what I see in all of this noise online about individuals associated with the company and their decisions. You know, on my YouTube channel, I try to take an approach. I don't like to bring up specific people. I see people do that with MetaZoo in the comments section. I see back and forth in some drama with some different YouTubers. And generally when someone comments about a specific person, you know, I'll kind of reply neutrally or not really address what they said about that person, more sort of about the company, because I don't like to do that. I don't like to go online and talk about other people and specify them individually. So, you know, as far as my reaction about this change in leadership, you know, I have never had a problem or complaint or thought that it came down to a particular person or group of people behind something that makes it good or bad. Look, for me, and I think my view remains the same today after this news announcement, I don't care who's running the company or about individual people behind a company. I don't think about that. I think about the product and I think about the cards. And so from this newsletter, you know, what has changed? You know, we have a change in leadership. You have a newsletter announcing that one person's going to be taking over some of the same things MetaZoo was already working on that another person was more closely affiliated with. And okay, so, but what about the product or the cards has changed in that announcement? As far as I'm concerned, I still just look at the cards. And if there's, you know, is that supposed to make things happen faster? I don't know. You could speculate that or say, that it will, and in fact, I don't know that it really will or that it really matters. You know, at the end of the day, you need to look at the cards. I think, you know, today, if I'm basing my opinion of MetaZoo on what I see. What does the product look like? How much is it? How much joy does it bring me? And I don't really want to think about the people behind it. And I feel like that is a distraction to the conversation. If you don't like what's coming out of the shipping times are bad, then don't buy it. And the company will get the picture and they'll make changes or not. But I wouldn't be overly focused on specific individuals. Is Aoki still affiliated with MetaZoo? I don't know. Is he backing out of it? I don't know. Does it matter to me if Aoki is a part of MetaZoo? No, not at all. I mean, if Aoki's a part of it and he does HeroQuest, okay, I look at HeroQuest, do I like the product or not? I didn't like HeroQuest 2. Too many stamps. It has nothing to do with Aoki. So I'm not thinking about Aoki at all. Is Sports Card Investor still talking about MetaZoo? I don't think so. Rudy talks about MetaZoo. That doesn't inform my opinion about it. I guess you can look at some of those things and think, well, is that going to make it more flippable if these certain people are talking about it and pumping it up that way? I don't know. I'd be very careful about that. I think it can factor into your decision. But to me, the amount of energy and attention given to specific people behind the company is toxic. I think it's a distraction. I think everyone is doing their best. If they don't like their job, I hope they're happy with it. I hope they're doing a good job. If they're not, I hope they find something that makes them happy. But honestly, when I think about card games, I'm not thinking about those people. The people I'm thinking about are, you know, my family, my friends, my community, you know, maybe the world at large, but I'm not like zeroed in on these specific people. And I would really just be careful to think like, oh, this one person is, you know, being there or being affiliated with this or not is going to really make a difference. Do I know who the president of Pokemon is, or are they affiliated with Nintendo, right? So the president of Nintendo, or who, is the person in charge of this or that with Pokemon. I mean, we know some artists and things, and that's pretty typical because you like different kinds of artists associated with certain artwork and their styles and things. But like, I don't know who's like the names of different individuals running Pokemon or Magic or a lot of these card games. I just look at the card games. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know who's ahead of Konami or any of these companies or other positions with those games. I just look at the product, and if I say I don't like that product, I don't buy it. And I really feel like that's as far as we need to really be thinking about this. And it breeds kind of like ill will toward certain individuals that I hear comments about it, and I'm like, I'm not gonna, engage and foster that comment about that person. I don't want to do that. I think that's really unfair, and again, just kind of a distraction. Guys, this was kind of a rambling video. I just wanted to kind of put my thoughts out there. I know there are probably gonna be more videos. Oh, because this person is stepped aside, things are gonna change, or you see all of this negativity around particular people. And my thing is, don't get online and talk bad about people, about that. Just don't buy it. And the game will get the picture, and they're going to make changes, and just look out for the product in the future if you like it, and buy it then. And if not, hey, there are plenty of other games to capture your attention. This is an escape, guys. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to bring positivity in your life. The very moment that it becomes something else and it becomes this kind of negative vitriol or attitude toward particular other human beings, I mean, it's time to just kind of step away and look for something else to put in your life to fill that gap in a more positive and constructive way. And that's my opinion on that. So, I haven't, and I will continue to not name individuals that I think have some part in the analysis around a game. Dude, I just want to talk about the game. I just want to collect the cards or find a card game or something about a card game that I like and enjoy, and I'm going to continue to do that. And I'm just going to kind of stay away from this stuff about the company. Again, it's an escape. Once you start thinking, you're not thinking about the world anymore. You're not thinking about the creatures. You're not thinking about the art and how it makes you feel. Once you get into that where you're talking about the company and people in the company, that for me, that spoils the escape. That's not what I got in the card game to talk about. I got in the card game to escape all of this, human politics and things. So that's my take on this. It's probably the only thing I'm going to say about this newsletter, this leadership change that I'm sure is going to create some discourse. I don't know, good and bad, I guess, but probably mostly bad. And that's just my take on it. So just looking forward to seeing what's coming next for MetaZoo. We got Legacy, War, Yokai's coming up, and yeah, I know they're still working on these TV shows and things, so I'm just going to keep on the lookout and talk about those products. Hey, thanks for watching my video today. I want to hear what you all think about the news, about the changes in leadership position down below, what you think about MetaZoo right now, and everything going on with the zoo. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on another video. Thank you.